Good morning. Happy Sunday. Okay, sorry, it's like noisy, but that's okay, right? So it is March, and that means that it is Women's History Month. So I figured I would pick some women out from the Bible, and every Sunday I will read them for you. I will read just my soft-spoken voice in this video, and then after it will repeat with some fire crackling sounds. Yes. So today I will be going over one of my favoriteest stories in the Bible about a woman. We don't even know her name. She is known by the woman with a flow of blood. I have PCOS. That should explain everything why I connect to her. So we will be in 3 Gospels. There's Mark, Matthew, and Luke. And the awesome thing about it is we get to hear their view. You know, I like when there's more than one story by a different person, because somebody might be more detailed than others. That's the awesome thing about the Bible. This is not my Bible. So, you know, when you get used to yours, you know where everything is. So, this is not mine, but it has bigger letters for my old eyes to see. So you will probably hear a lot of page turning. So I am going to take this off. I think my hair should be dry a little bit, and I want to get it out of my face so that I could put makeup on after this. And why don't you go grab some coffee? Grab a cozy blanket. My blanket has arms. Yeah. Oh, just get all cozy. Find a nice chair and chill. Listen to the word today. Let's get to it. Now I have my hair back out of my face. Let me get my reading glasses. Alright, let's get to it. We're going to Matthew 9:20, 22. If you would like to grab your Bible and follow me. If not, that's okay. I will read it to you, or I will have the words up for you, okay? Alright. Alright, here we go. And suddenly a woman who had a flow of blood for 12 years came from behind and touched the hem of his garment. For she said to herself, "If only I may touch his garment, I shall be made well." But Jesus turned around, and when he saw her, he said, "Be of good cheer, daughter, your faith has made you well." And the woman was made well from that hour. See, it brings tears to my eyes just to read that. As you see, the letters are red. That means those came from his mouth. Be of good cheer, daughter, your faith has made you well. Oh. That was short and sweet and to the point. So that was Matthew's recall of that. Alright, now let's go to Mark 5. That's the next book over. Mark 5:25. I accidentally was trying to look for Mark 25 when it's Mark 5. There is no 25. It's still early, people. It's still early. Okay, so here we are. 5, verse 25. Okay. Now this is 25 all the way to 34. So that's 9 verses. Now a certain woman had a flow of blood for 12 years and had suffered many things from many physicians. She had spent all that she had and was no better, but rather grew worse. When she heard about Jesus, she came behind him in a crowd and touched his garment. For she said, "If only I may touch his clothes, I shall be made well." Immediately, the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of the afflictions. And Jesus, immediately knowing in himself that power had gone out from him, turned around in the crowd and said, "Who touched my clothes?" But his disciples said to him, "You see the multitude thronging you, and you say, 'Who touched me?'" And he looked around to see her who had done this thing. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell before him and told him the whole truth. And he said to her, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your afflictions." Once again, I'm crying. I don't know. So, you see in red, Jesus said, "Who touched my clothes? Who touched me?" Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed That's why it's called the living word. Alright, let's go to Luke 8. Through 48. As you see, Matthew only had 2 verses, short and sweet. Mark had a lot more. Let's see what Luke says. Now a woman having a flow of blood for 12 years, who had spent all her livelihood on physicians and could not be healed by any, came from behind and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her flow of blood stopped. And Jesus said, "Who touched me?" When all denied it, Peter and those with him said, "Master, the multitudes throng and press you, and you say, 'Who touched me?'" But Jesus said, "Somebody touched me, for I perceived power going out of me." Now when the woman saw that she was not hidden, she came trembling, falling down from him before him. She declared to him in the presence of the people the reason she had touched him. And she said she was healed immediately. And he said, "Daughter, be of good cheer. Your faith has made you well. Go in peace." You're his daughter. I hope that you find comfort in this. Now I am just doing reading. I'm not going into depth into the Bible study. I know it might not make sense when he says, "Who's touched me?" He is all knowing and he knows. He has his ways. But I'm just gonna leave it there. And may you go in peace. May you have a peaceful day. Thank you so much for joining me this Sunday. I will see you next Sunday for Women's History Month. It makes me think of a song. Can I sing it for you? Peace be still, my soul. My God is in control. Be still, oh my soul, for He is God. I'll leave the link down below. She's my favorite singer.